What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. And if you watch my videos normally, you probably noticed, hey, that's a little bit of a different screen or, shot framing and all that stuff. And you are correct. We kind of had a little bit of a rearrangement of the desk situation here because I got some brand spanking new, killer speakers to listen to music and record videos. So for that reason, not alone, but for that reason, that's part of the reason why I'm super excited to actually make this video here for you guys. Of course, the other half is because this is a brand new song from N.Flying that we're checking out. So I'm super stoked to finally get to record one of these videos without having to use the headphones, because as awesome as these headphones are, they're a little bit, I guess, a little constricting, so to speak. So that's really that, and hopefully everything kind of works out relatively okay and everything sounds good. Of course, as time goes on, we'll kind of tweak and make some adjustments to make things perfect, but that of course will have to come in the future, because now it is time to do what I do in all of my videos here, and that is that I'm going to give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions on this song to let you guys know whether I like it or not. So if you're interested in hearing more stuff like that as I cover other K-pop releases in the future, then click the subscribe button down below, because of course there's more where this video came from. So with all that being said, I'm super excited, so let's get into checking out the song from N.Flying titled How Are You Today? The speakers are so awesome. No, it's a little tropical, isn't it? It is a little bit. I kind of thought I felt a little bit of that in the intro of the song. One thing I'm hoping is that this video is in focus and stuff like that. I'm kind of conscious that it might not be. All right, well, it's not quite, the kind of hot potato kind of song, but it's still a really good song. I thought that little bit before this was kind of the chorus, but that was really just the pre-chorus, wasn't it? That's interesting. The little bit of sustain on that bass, or that low note that then they built up the volume into this part. That's pretty good. But can you kind of feel the tropical kind of chord progression with the muted guitar chords and stuff like that? It's really interesting. I like it. You can hear it in this part right here, the tropical bit. Maybe I'm making it up. That's definitely a possibility, but so now when we get to this part of the song, I think I'm crazy with the whole oh yeah, the tropical chord progression and all that stuff in this song. I'm not entirely sure about that. Not really sold on that as a element of this song. We'll have to listen to that some more, but Really, really, very, 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 very interesting right there. And yes, obviously that started playing another video, which that's going to happen when I do these with the speaker. But yeah, so that was, of course, a really, really good song, which actually the other song that this started playing, no, different song. But yeah, so that was obviously a really, really, really different. I don't know what I was about to say right there, but it definitely is a bit of a different song from what N.Flying had released in the past. Their most recent, like, you know, promo song and all that stuff. Not quite the, you know, fun kind of song that like Hot Potato was, which is cool. You know, it's great to have another song that is another rock song from these guys, of course, that is full of energy and, you know, positive vibes, but that is a little bit more serious in nature, you know, which is always good. That's always, I think, a really good thing to kind of balance the, you know, having fun, the ridiculousness of, you know, K-pop that comes in very, very frequently with this genre of music, with some seriousness in your music, with something that's a little bit deeper than that, which is definitely something that is very, very cool. One of the things that I really enjoyed about this, so actually let's talk about me just going on about the whole, you hear the tropical, you know, chord progression and stuff like that. I'm not sold that that's actually a thing. I might have just been making that up and pretending to actually hear something that isn't there. I will admit that. So maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it was there for the first half of the song, and that kind of, you know, influence and that kind of left the song halfway through or something like that. That's definitely a possibility, but I will know more, of course, about that as I listen to this song a few more times after the fact, or once I'm finished with this. But I really like that, you know, in this song specifically, like during the verses, outside of the chorus for the most part, but like during the verses, that pre-chorus bit and all that stuff, like the guitar chords in the song are not really, they're not open, you know, they're kind of muted so that they're dull, you know, they don't like actually like ring out and have that sort of, you know, sustain. That just is very, very muted. Like you know what it sounded like if it was somebody doing like an acoustic guitar and they kind of, you know, mute the chords and they just play the strings. And, you know, of course it just is like you just hear basically the impact of the string, but then the sound obviously dies because the string doesn't have the opportunity to vibrate. I really kind of enjoyed that's, you know, sound. It gave the verses, well, it kind of cuts down on the energy a little bit in the song, and it gives those parts of the song a little bit of a deeper and, you know, heavier feel to them, which then provides a really, really good contrast to the pretty upbeat, you know, portions of the song where, you know, they kind of let go of that mute, and then the guitar chord, you know, the guitar is just like free to actually, you know, reach its full potential with the sound. And that just kind of, I mean, it does in a way kind of increase the impact that the chorus has on the song, because the verses, you know, by the instrumentation and of course the way that the instruments are being played is a little bit duller in comparison to the chorus, which I think is interesting. It's good, and it kind of gives it a really, really good feeling. You know, and that is similar to the song from Dreamcatcher that they just released, You and I, which also kind of has something similar to that. Although, you know, the verses to the chorus aren't exactly, you know, dull to something that's not. But, you know, a low energy or low intensity verse compared to or contrasted with a high intensity verse is something that just kind of, that just inherently makes the high intensity part hit a lot harder, I should say. I just had to like, whatever, but it makes it hit a lot harder than it might otherwise do, which is something that, you know, I really enjoy. It makes, the chorus is the point of the song that is meant to just kind of ingrain itself in your mind and sell the song on this album to the people who listen to it, and making it, you know, super, super impactful so that you are guaranteed to remember it is just really the easiest way to kind of do that. So that's what I got. Those are my thoughts and opinions as they stand right now. Of course, my first impression on this song. So I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't be afraid to share whatever it is that you think, because we're trying to build a community here that is all about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions. So if you want to join that community, click the subscribe button down below. And of course, click that bell icon down there as well so that you can turn on notifications if that is something that you're interested in doing. So with all that being said, thanks everyone for watching this video. Hopefully the sound and all of this comes out relatively okay and we can live with it going forward. But like I said, that's it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.